Hello everyone, welcome to Spectrum
Art. That's right. Hi guys, it's Maddie and Madison with Spectrum Art. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to this video.
Please check out the description box below.
Yes.
It has our info in it.
That's right. Thank you. You're right. Check out the description box below. Great intro, Madison. It's got all of our info, including our Instagram and our Facebook page and our email address and a little bit about us. But let's get right to it. So today we wanted to share with you guys this really cool project. These are journaling index cards, but they've been altered. And they are ready to go.
This on a Wednesday live.
We did. Yes, thank you, Madison. We actually started these during our Wednesday live. Madison and I go live Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. And we actually craft along live with you guys, right? But we didn't finish our project, of course, because we get chit-chatting and, you know, talking, right? And having fun. And then, of course, we made some extras because this is a great way to build your stash and have them ready to go for whenever you have a project, whether you... Sure. Whether you want to go ahead and use these in your junk journals or your journals, if you want to go ahead and make little books out of them, make tuck spots, make pockets, you name it, you know, it can be done because they're fantastic for journaling. So let's go ahead and show you what we've done. Well, actually, you know what? Before showing them what we've done, because they kind of get the idea, do you want to go over the supplies?
Sure.
All right, let's do that. Let me move these to the side and you can tell us how it was that we created these. And I'll be sure to link the
live below.
Right, the live below, so you can actually see the steps and how we played with the materials and how it all came about. Because this was like Madison's idea and it was kind of cool. We just kind of tested everything as we went along. So what did we need to make these?
Index cards.
Okay, you have to hand them to me though, baby. Index cards.
4 and a 6.
Yeah, these were the 4x6 index cards.
You can use any index cards.
That is true.
Even
you can use smaller ones and bigger ones. Any size will do. So whatever you've got, use it, right? No need to go buy anything. We did use the 4x6 and it does have to be ruled because that's the idea. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be. Yeah. But for us, it's so much easier to have those really yummy, pretty lines to be able to journal on, right? Because it kind of keeps your writing straight. Okay, so they need index cards. What else?
And sprays.
Oh yeah, we played with these new sprays. These are new to us, and they're fairly new in the market as of April 2019, which is when we're filming this. The Tim Holtz Ranger Distress Oxide sprays, and we got vintage photo and the walnut stain. And take a look at that video for some tips also on these. But we use those. What else?
Water spritzer.
You'll need a water spritzer, right, to go ahead and spritz your oxides. What else?
Adhesive glue.
Plain white glue for the gluing of paper on paper. Yes. What other kind of glue did you use? Oh, okay, this. A corner rounder, because you'll notice that we went ahead and rounded the corners. That just makes it look so much nicer. What other glue did you use?
Fabri-Tac.
Fabri-Tac, yes. So we use Fabri-Tac for the fabric, obviously, and the adhering of gems and blings and stuff like that.
And glitter.
What else did she use?
Hole punch.
Not the hole punch. This is the mini stapler. So yeah.
Not a hole punch.
It's not. It's the Tim Holtz mini stapler. It does kind of look like a hole puncher, but no. It's just a tiny stapler.
Book pages.
We did use some book pages. That's right. What else?
Distress ink.
You did use a dauber for your distress inks. And what colors did we end up using? We used walnut stain, tie-dye, and vintage photo. What else?
Be careful, these are sharp.
These are sharp. These are our fabric scissors. And we did actually just make little snips and then tore because that makes that jagged look. And I think that's it, right? That's all we used? Okay, so let's go over these. Now that you've gathered all your supplies, you can go ahead and...
Don't be wasteful.
No, never waste anything. That's right. We mopped up all of our oxides and all that. But you'll watch that video and it'll be so much fun because it's amazing how you can actually get this coffee looking stain in a matter of seconds. It's fantastic. I am in love. I mean, we really are in love with those distress oxides. It was definitely a good purchase. So let's take a look at these first. You'll notice that we did some to the left and to the right. Oh, lastly, you're gonna need some images. And then pieces of fabric.
Images, right.
Whatever pieces of fabric you have, little scraps, lace, all that, just tear it up. And this is a great way to utilize all those scraps, so don't throw them away. But here we have a set that's got teapots and words like embrace, journal, notes.
You can also put Bible words on there too.
You could put scriptures, you could put all kinds of stuff.
Letters.
Treasure, names, sure. Discover. So these are, as you can see, well, let me see if I can find, this one's got probably a better piece. This is a really beautiful piece of fabric. Then on top of that, we went ahead and layered a piece of paper that we just tore and distressed the edges, all the edges of the paper. Some are on top and some are on the bottom. So it depends on what look you like. We kind of played around with both, distressed the paper, distressed our images, and then put two different types of fabric on there. And these have a little paper clip. Now, with these we did a little bit different too, because after we were done, we actually went back and used a pink, I can't remember, I think it was bubblegum pink that we used, you know, as far as the distressings, to give it a little bit of pink to bring it back to that fabric and to that lace and to that clip. So you'll see some pink around these. Okay, so that was the first set. No, it wasn't that one. It was a deeper pink. It was this one, which is, let me give you guys a name in case you're interested. Picked Raspberry. That's what it was. Okay. Then we made these, and these have a much brighter piece of fabric, a bit of lace, also our book page, a really nice image, and some bling on there. And you see that, you know, sometimes when you have those fibers, they're just yummy, yummy, yummies, right? So look how pretty. And we alternated between pink, look at that butterfly, pink and teal blings on these. But look how fun those are, right? And we made all those, and I just love how different every one of them is. I mean, look at these colors. Aren't they amazing? They're just delicious. Okay, so they look very vintagey and just from plain index cards. These are all teacups, and this has got a different type of fabric. This is the one where the idea started, actually. This is the one that we started doing on the live. So when you see the live, if you click on that video to see how we did it, you'll see this fabric here. And this mauve lace as well. So you see those are teacups, and these were actually stapled in when we first started. Look at that fairy sitting in a teacup. I love this one. This one's so pretty, and look at that. I just adore those. Okay, so those are the teacups, and then we did our fancy ladies, and we used this really pretty black glittery fabric, meshy fabric, and then a piece of lace as well. Again, our paper, our image, some bling, and some rickrack on these. Look at her, how pretty. So you can knock these out you know, fairly quickly, and they're just fun to make. Don't think about it too much, because I tend to do that sometimes, and these are something that you just kind of put together. Yes, of course, you got to think of placement and color matching the fabrics and all that. You want it to look pretty, but overall, you know, don't overthink it as far as, oh, this needs to go here and placement and all that. Just have fun with it. That's the goal to it. And these, we did add some ink, some black ink. I think it's black soot around the edges. Okay, and then I wanted to show you, okay, so these of course can be put into a your book, right? And can be just mounted, you know, as a, well, this is a small book, but you know what I'm saying. They could be mounted this way. I should have gotten a bigger book. You guys get the idea. This way, right? And become tuck spots or become pockets or whatever it is, or you just, you know, a beautiful decoration on that page for you to go ahead and journal, or can be used as a journal and insert it into, say that this has got a pocket here, you can just insert your journaling card in there, right? Going this way. Also, one thing that we played with afterwards was we actually went ahead and added a second index card to the back and made this into a pocket. So now, do I have a bigger book? I think I do. Here we go. This one's a little bit bigger. So for example, if you had, this was your book, right? Your beautiful journal or whatever, you could actually go ahead and glue this down on 3 sides. And now you would actually have a pocket going this way and then a pocket going this way. 1 second, baby. So you would actually have a double pocket on this one, right? And then another idea of something that you could do would be to actually, if you actually made them on the left, 1 second, baby, on the left hand side, you could actually fold them in half and now they become these little books. Look at this. And they're fully, you know, you have the front all decorated already. You can journal on the inside, you can journal on the back. If you wanted to, you can even go ahead and take it a step further and actually go ahead and stitch in a signature, right? And then you would have a little mini book. So many things you can do with these guys. And I'm sure you guys have even more ideas. So if you have ideas that we might have missed, please do go ahead and share them with us. Give us some suggestions below, because I like to actually make more of these. And I think we're just going to get a whole bunch of index cards, and Madison's going to go to town and creating a whole bunch of different backgrounds. And we're gonna have them just like that ready to go. So when we actually want to go with a specific theme, all we have to do is find our little bits, fibers, images and all that stuff, and then just glue them down, and they'll be wonderful additions to any of the projects that we work with. So we'd love to hear from you guys. Please do let us know if you have any suggestions or any other possible uses for these, because we'd love to also incorporate that into our uses for these. So we hope to talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye. You guys have a very blessed day. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.